Hello students, good morning all of you. How are you all? I hope you are all fine. So we are learning chapter 5, right? So in last class we have learned the page number up to the page number 82, math library methods, okay? So in this class we are going to learn some assignment statements, okay? So go to the page number 83, statements, okay? There are three statements in small basic, okay? They are assignment, conditional and looping statements. So assignment statement uses assignment operator, that is equal to, which is used to store a value into a variable, okay? So here Abarna, it is a string constant. I am saving that string constant in student name variable. Then 3786 that one is what? String, that is also what? Constant, and that is also string constant only. I am saving this value in employee phone. Then 87.5, that is the numerical constant. So I'm storing 87.5 in class average variable, okay? In last class I have explained two programs, okay? In that programs I explained what is the usages of methods: write off, write line off, read number off, okay? And as well as I explained you how to assign the values to the variables, okay? So in this class we are going to learn about conditional statements, okay? uh, so let's see the conditional statements. What do you mean by conditional statements? So sometimes you might want a program to execute different statements under some conditions, okay? So we use conditional statements in such cases. They are also called branching statements, okay? So branching statement in a program specify an action to be taken when a condition is true. The if statement is one such conditional statement. It has various forms which we will discuss one by one in the sections that follow, okay? So here the first statement is if then statement, then if then else statements, last one is if then else if statements, okay? So let's see one by one what is the difference between these statements, okay? So the if statement is the simplest conditional statement in small basic, okay? The syntax is given: if condition then statement to be executed if the condition is true. So if the condition is true, this statement is executed, what we mentioned after then, okay? Then end if, okay? Here if then and end if are reserved words, okay? So we should not change that words, that they are reserved words, okay? So the word if is followed by the conditional expression. The conditional expression should be written within parentheses, okay? The conditional expression is followed by the word then, and the statements to be executed if the condition is true. The end if word comes at the end. This tells the computer that the conditional execution is over. Between then and end if, there may be more than one statements. Here we have mentioned only one statement. So in between if and end if, we can mention more than one statements, okay? Understood? I'm going to explain one program by using this if then statements. Go to the page number 84, example 3, okay? To illustrate the use of the if then statement, let us write a program in small basic to enter a purchase amount, okay? If it is greater than 25,000, a discount of 10% is given. If then calculates the net amount to be paid, okay? If the purchase amount is less than or equal to 25,000, there is no output, okay? So these are the conditions given in example 3. So according to the conditions, I am going to write the program they have written in this program here, so I am going to explain line by line, okay? Look at the screen. So the first line is command line, okay? Compiler ignore this one. This is like an explanation about the program only, okay? After the single quotes, this program calculates the discount and net amount only we have given. Come to the second line, text window dot write off, enter the purchase amount. So within the double quotes I mentioned enter the purchase amount, okay? This this sentence displays on the output screen only by using the write off method. Okay, so come to the next point is next line, amount is equal to text window dot read number of. Okay, by using this read number of, I am getting the amount value from the user. Okay, then this value is stored in amount variable. Amount is a variable, no? So in this variable I am storing the amount, okay, which I am going to retrieve from the user. Okay, then if then statement is there. See here, if of then condition is given, amount greater than 25,000, then so if this condition satisfied, what will happen means it execute the fifth and sixth statement. Okay, fifth, sixth, seventh statement. Okay, so here discount is equal to 0.10 asterisk amount. We need to multiply these two values, then the result value should be stored in the discount variable. After the net amount is equal to amount minus discount. These are the formulas we have to return here, okay, to calculate discount and net amount. Okay, then text window dot write line of. What is the visit of write line of? I am going to write this sentence on the next line. It moves the pointer to the next line. So what I am going to display here, the net amount you have to pay is, okay, then plus, that is concatenation operator, no? So the net amount you have to pay is that net amount will come. Okay, what we calculate by using that in sixth line we have mentioned one formula, right? So whatever value we stored here, net amount, in net amount, that value comes with this the net amount you have to pay is like. Okay, so the next, if the condition is false, it suppose it is less than 25,000 means, then it doesn't execute the fifth, sixth, seventh statements. Okay, it directly come out of the statements. Okay, understood? Look at the figure 5.10b. Enter the purchase amount. We have entered 30,500. So 30,500 is what? It is greater than 25,000 only. Then it calculated the net amount value by using that statement. So the statement is net amount equal to amount minus discount. Okay, so amount we have that is 30,500. Then discount we calculated by using the fifth line formulas. After that after calculating the net amount, it display the amount in the output screen. Okay, in the output screen, then net amount you have to pay is 27,450.0. okay, then if you enter, look at the figure 5.10c. Here my purchase amount is 10,400. So 10,400 is what? It is less than 25,000 only. So it doesn't show any result here. Okay, then look at the screen, press any key to continue. It doesn't calculate the net amount. So understood this program. Next we are going to see about if then else statement. Okay, here if see here, if condition then statement to be executed if condition is true, else if the condition is false, so execute these statements. Okay, so here one condition is given after if. Okay, then if the condition is true only, the next statement will be executed, or else it execute then next statements. Okay, so that I mentioned that statements after else. Okay, then it comes to the end if statements. Okay, so let's see one example program, then only we can easily understand the difference between if then statement, if then else statement. Okay, page number 85, example 4. Write a small basic program to enter the purchase amount and display appropriate messages showing whether the person is eligible for discount or not, and the amount she has to pay. Okay, so this is the question. So for this questions we are going to write programs. Okay, here the else statement is added before end if, which specify the message to display if the amount entered is less than or equal to 25,000. Okay, so look at the code here. The first line, command line, this program displays the output for true and false conditions. Okay, the second condition is we are getting the purchase amount. Okay, so system asking us enter the purchase amount, so that in the second line text window dot write off within the double quotes I mentioned enter the purchase amount. Okay, then the next statement, amount equal to text window dot read number of, so I am getting the amount value from the user, so that I mentioned here read number of method. Okay, that values I am storing where in amount variable. Okay, then the condition is started if else and if statements I am using here. Okay, if then else statement. So see here in the fourth statement it is checking whether the amount is greater than 25,000. Okay, so it satisfied that condition, means it execute these three statements. What are they? Fifth, sixth, seventh statement. It calculates the discount, then it calculates the net amount, then it displays the net amount here. Okay, so discount is equal to 0.10 asterisk amount, net amount is equal to amount minus discount, then text window dot write line of the net amount you have to pay is rupees, then it concatenation operator, it concatenate this sentence with the net amount variable value. Okay, so if the condition is false, it comes to the next ninth and 10th statement. Okay, it execute that statements only if the condition is false. Okay, so if the condition is false means these two statement is executed. Next text window dot write line of there is no discount. Okay, so that line first executed, after that text window dot write line of you have to pay the amount rupees plus amount. Okay, amount value is already we calculated, we have saved where into the purchase amount we retrieved from the user. No, that amount will comes here, that value only stored in the amount variable. Okay, so you have to pay the amount rupees, then only we can give what your net amount you have to pay, we can say the net amount value here. Okay, so these two statement is executed, after that it comes out of the end if statement. Okay, so understood this one. So look at the first figure 5.11b, enter the purchase amount is 30,400. I am entering, so 30,400 is, it should be greater than 25,000 only, then it calculate what net amount value, then it displays. Okay, so look at the figure 5.11c here. Enter the purchase amount is 10,400. I am entered. Okay, so 10,400 is what it doesn't satisfy that condition. Okay, that amount less than 25,000 only, so it doesn't read fifth, sixth, seventh statement. Okay, this condition is false, mean it reads what, there is no discount, after that you have to pay the amount rupees, what is that, 10,400. Okay, so you understood. Okay, this programs by using if, else and if statements. Okay, so come to the next statements, if then else if statements. Okay, here the statement is used when you need to check a number of condition in the program, not just one or two. Okay, so look at here, if the condition 1 given, if the condition is true it execute, after then one statement is given, no, that statement is executed. Okay, if this condition is false, then else if another conditions. Okay, if that condition is false, then it check with the another condition, that is condition 2. If this it satisfies this condition, then it execute the statements after then statements. Okay, then else if condition 3 is given. Okay, so condition 1 is false, condition 2 is also false, then if both condition 1 and 2 is not true, then it comes to check the another condition, that is condition 3. Okay, if this condition 3 satisfy the condition 3, then execute the these statements. After that, statements to be executed if condition 1 and 2 are false and condition 3 is true. Okay, so this statement, else if condition 3 is true, it execute these third statements. Okay, then this condition is false, then it executes the, after else one statement is there, no statements to be executed if all the given condition are false, then execute these statements, else statements. Okay, so for better understanding, let's see the example of 5. Okay, so when you refer these programs, you can easily catch this concept easily. Okay, so page number 87, example 5. Create a small basic program to display the grade based on the marks scored out of 300 by a student according to the table given alongside. So look at the table, marks, grade given. So the marks between 251 300 means we should give what? Grade A. 201 250 means grade B. Okay, 0 to 200 marks means what? C grade. Okay, so look at here, this program explains the if then else if statements very clearly. Here there are three conditions here. Okay, so the if statement is followed by once else if statements, then an else statements, and is closed by end if statements. Okay, this program is used to calculate the grade based on the marks scored is shown in the figure. Okay, so here look at the program. So 5.12a program code, look at the program. The first line is a command line. This program reads the total marks and works out of grade achieved by the students. Okay, so so program starts within they are comments lines. Okay, so I already what you mean by comment line. Okay, the compiler doesn't read that one. Okay, that it is the just explanation about the program only. So come to the fourth statement, text window dot write off, enter the total marks. So the system asking us, okay, enter the total marks. Okay, so within the double quotes we need to mention that. Then fifth line, marks is equal to text window dot read number of. So it retrieving them, it getting the input value, I mean total marks from us, from users. Okay, so we are entering the marks. Okay, after that you look at the sixth statement. If marks greater than 250 means, okay, then grade is equal to A. Okay, so the next, if a marks or else if a marks greater than 250 means it execute the seventh statement, or else then it comes to the eighth statement, else if of another condition we need to check, marks greater than 200 only. Okay, so our entered mark is greater than 200 means then ninth statement is executed, grade is equal to B, grade B is given. Okay, if this it doesn't satisfy this second conditions, then it comes to the 10th statement. Okay, then grade equal to C. Okay, if the first condition, sixth line one statement condition is there, no, that condition is false, or in eighth line another condition is no, so these two conditions are false, it gives us grade C. Okay, after else one statement is there. Okay, that is what, grade equal to C. Okay, then end if. Okay, so then end with the if statement. Okay, the next line statement is executed, text window dot write line of the grade student achieved is, what is the grade given, no, that grade displayed on the screen. Okay, so here look at the program output here, enter the total marks. So I entered 238. So see here, the grade student achieved is B. So the grade is B given. Okay, how I got the B grade? Because see here 238 I enter, no, look at the program code 238. That is the first condition is should be 238. It's not a greater than 250, so I didn't get the grade A. Okay, then it checks with the another condition. After else if one condition is there, marks should be greater than 200, so I enter 238, so 238 greater than 200 only, so it satisfies the second condition, so I got the grade B. It suppose I enter the mark 100 means 100 means that mark doesn't greater than, what is that, 250, as well as what, 200, so I will get what, the grade C. Okay, I hope you understood this program well. So you can write any program by using if then else if statements. Okay, so students, we have completed our chapter 5, basics of small basic. Okay, so I hope you understood well these chapters. You can write any program, no, any program to display any numbers on the screen, to get the any numbers, to get any input values from the users, to do any calculations, to write a table like to find out any perimeter, area value of any squares, rectangles, circle. So it's very easy to write this basic programs for finding any calculations, finding values. Okay, so if then else if statements also very easy. So I have already told you there are three statements. One is assignment statement, conditional statements, looping statement. Looping statements you will learn at grade 7. Okay, so here this language is very easy to learn, and you can practice with writing simple program. Okay, then only it's very easy for you. Okay, so study well, don't waste your time. Okay, thank you students, I will see you in the next class.